nice and crisp. So, I'm back. After 2 months, I'm finally back. Oh, and I'm playing Black Myth Wukong. Awesome. It's been a while. And for the people wondering why I sometimes post Black Myth Wukong and other times I just leave it to die in my YouTube catalog, it's because, to me, it's a hard game. Now, before it launched, it was considered, everybody thought it was going to be a Souls game, or Souls-like, I should say. They thought you had to have precise dodging with stamina and this, and this. But the creators of the game straight out said that it wouldn't be that hard. Okay? It'd be challenging, but it wouldn't be Souls-like. So to some people, that left them a bit upset. And hey, that's fine. Alright, at the end of the day, all that matters is that it's a good game. But to me, I've never played a game like this. The only game close to this that I've played is Ghost of Tsushima, which, by the way, I might make a series on soon. Okay, maybe in between between Wukong, maybe after I finish Wukong, I don't know. But that's the closest thing I've got to this, because in Black Myth Wukong there's stamina, mana, and limited heals. But in like Ghost of Tsushima, it's a little different. So that's why I like to put off this game, because to me, it's a hard game. Okay, I've never played a game like this before, and so yeah, I like to put it off because I can't handle fighting the same boss for 2 days in a row and getting nowhere in progression. So yeah, but hey, I'm back. That's all that matters. So we're in a new place, as you can tell. Now, this place is very weird because it looks like the place from, the very first part of the game. So, and I thought that was going to happen, right? It's going to be nice and easy. So, I was very upset when I was mistaken, because as you could see in the footage I was showing when I was talking about how I was putting out the game because it was hard, this place fucking sucks. I'm gonna be real with you, okay? I got jump scared multiple times. It's not even a horror game. Like, it's weird. And the first enemy I think you saw me fight, yeah, it was very, very weird and upsetting. And boom, jump scare. Yeah, see, right there, jump scare. I was very on edge with this level, or whatever you want to call it, this section, because I saw a whole bunch of spider webs. And also, the enemies do a lot of poison damage, which I personally hate. And as you can see right here, right here, there are little spider rock creatures. Fun! Alright. So yeah, basically all you gotta know, this biome has a lot of spider-like things. Really just a lot of insect-like things. So, yeah. Of course, there's the, Yogwais, the main ones. But yeah. But, yeah. And here, as you can tell, I got new armor. And a new weapon. But the thing is I couldn't afford any of them, except for the base, like, upper body armor type stuff. So yeah. But hey, enough of my yapping. Let's get into the story, right? But before I do that, I have to go collect some of this will or whatever. But, yes. Now, let's get into the story. So, the Destined One, or as I like to call him, Monkey, tries to go in, right? Our homeboy says, hold up, put this fit on, right? And then, skadoosh. We a big pig with some big chain on. Honestly, kind of dope, not gonna lie. So yeah. But, he starts to knock, because, you know, apparently trying to get in somewhere. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Welcome, good sirs.
Overall story, I forgot what we're doing.
Come in and be our guest.
Like for this section, I forgot what we're doing. Okay. All I know is that we need to collect all 5 relics to get Wukong back. Right? I have not heard of the relic at all when I was playing this. Okay. And you'll see why in a minute. But I'm going to talk to you, okay? Real quick. Do you think there's going to be a spider boss at all? Because I've seen a lot of spider webs, right? And there's a lot of spider-like creatures that I have to fight. Which is not cool.
Is your lady not
so I want you to tell me right now, do you think there's going to be a spider boss?
But she's been thinking of you all.
Now I'm going to tell you this. I don't hate spiders. Okay? I don't. I'm not an arachnophobe. Okay? I personally love spiders. It's when they creep up on me is when I hate them. Right?
Or she would
if I'm walking and I see a spider on the sidewalk, cool.
But now,
if I'm playing a game and I look over to see a spider on my wall, I'm smashing it. It's dead.
You two should take the fall.
We're just servants, madam.
And
what's the jest?
I'll continue the story later. Okay, I'll tell you why I asked you that question. As you can see, fine shite here. But I've already talked over the whole story. Basically, our homeboy disrespected her mother so bad, right? So, kind of weird. Okay. Our homeboy disrespected her mother.
Rude girl.
And so,
Don't you know
somehow, I don't know how, she saw through our disguises.
Give me your mother's name, and I'll check my list.
And
heartless ass. After
so,
you ruined her house and her reputation,
she's like, I'm gonna beat your ass.
You don't remember her.
Now, I personally didn't want to fight Fine Shot. Okay.
Yao guys care about reputation. All she cared about was
but
lust.
She's like, nah, we gotta throw hands. And honestly, by the way homeboy was talking, I could understand why.
Well,
he aggravates everybody, bruh. Even me. And we tight, right? We friends.
Kindly pay your mother a visit.
Visit or not, I'm afraid that is not your call.
But yes. Hey, remember that when I asked you about spiders? And if we had a spider boss? Yeah, here it is. Right here. Pretty early on. First boss too, by the way. Right here, I was debating whether or not to play the game again. But let me tell you why I didn't want to play the game because of this boss. Because, well, yes, I do like spiders. And yes, sometimes I will squash them if they sneak up on me. It's because, you know, in game, I can see everything. I can see their soulless eyes. Honestly, I didn't like it. Okay? I don't like seeing giant spiders and their giant fangs and their soulless eyes. I've seen it. But, homeboy gotta help me in this fight. And basically, what I did was I just let her beat on him the entire time while I charged up abilities. I didn't even want to. When I had Immobilize ready, cast that spell and I beat on her, right? And then when she broke free, I let her fight homeboy again, right? Mr. Pig. And then I used Cloud Step, right? Boom.
Wearing
Bam,
human
bop,
skin
bada
can't
boom,
change
bop,
your
pow.
gross nature.
Right? And then other times I just charge up my heavy attack to full max. Right? But enough of that. She decides to spit something at my Mr. Pig here. What? I couldn't tell you. Now her hands, non-existent. But her aim, god dang, bro. That is pristine, right between the eyes. So Brody goes running off, and now I gotta chase after him, right? Little do I know, he goes down this giant hole. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know if this is where I was supposed to go, so I didn't know if I was gonna die or not. But it was. So I jumped down. Right? I landed in a giant web. I'm cooked. I'm deep fried, bro. I'm medium rare right now. Okay. Then boom, giant spider, same spider we just saw by the way, attacks me. I'm dead. Is what we all thought. Yeah, apparently she just put me on a little bench thing. So that was fun. Right? She just put me on a little bench bed thing. She also gave me a little present. If you can see it right next to the bench thingy. Alright. She gave me a little present, so that was nice. Now I'm gonna tell you right now. Unless there's a cutscene on that I have to explain. I don't think there is though. I'm gonna tell you right now. I learned I shouldn't fight every single enemy I see. I learned that. So that's why I'm just gonna run past them all. And you'll see multiple times why I run past them. But yeah. These guys are saying big day, and annoying like, right? See a knife flying, cut him down, and I see her.
I heard there's a great
I see
treasure
this
hidden within.
fine shite. Right?
You seem smart. Why don't you
And
take a
she's
chance
like,
inside?
you seem smart. Sorry. She's like, there's a whole bunch of treasure inside. You seem smart. How about you go and take a gander? So before I went to go and take a gander, I tried to go say hi. Introduce myself. She disappeared. Right? And then I tried to see if there was any extra things. Because I'm not going to lie to you. I thought the treasure room was like continuation of the story. It was just a treasure room. Right? But I mean, look at this. She was not lying. Right? First thing I open. Fine gold thread. Awesome. Helps me build more armor. Second thing I open. Gives me a new gourd. I'm not even going to pronounce that first part. But River Goddess Gourd. Awesome. Gave me a formula for some medicine. Then she just got medicine in general. And then got more medicine. So, cool, dude. Not gonna lie to you. Oh yeah, here's the gourd, by the way. It was awesome. I'm glad she wasn't lying to me. But then I find this giant... It's a worm, though. It's a worm, a caterpillar. I don't care. I found it. I'm going to tell you right now, I beat it first try. Right, this was light work, no reaction. Right. But while you see me fighting this, I'm going to explain... Oh yeah, real quick. I got a new transformation spell. I'm now the monkey. The angry monkey. I would explain how everything works, but I'm gonna spoil it for you. I switched back to the original so fast. Right. You'll see it soon, but the gourds though, I'm gonna tell you about that. So the main gourd I was using was a pre-order bonus. I didn't get the deluxe edition, I got the standard edition, so it gave me a new gourd. And that was it gave me 5 sips, but the first sip gave me full health. This new gourd, I forgot what this, like, quote-unquote status effect is. But yeah. All I know is that it gives me 8 sips instead of 5.
Blast
So
this talisman.
hey, 8
Those
bigger than
old
5.
rascals.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. Sure, it doesn't heal me back to full health on the first sip,
On your feet already.
but I
are
get
you?
more sips, you know what I'm saying? But then we find her again,
Best keep
right?
clear of this mess.
We find the baddie, the fine shite. She
See
tried
you
to
in
take
good.
this talisman off
Go
this
find the
shrine
pig
thing.
before it's too late.
And because, you know, I like her, right? I took it off for her. Because I'm a gentleman like that. Right? So after I took that off, I went here. Yeah, see? That is about 5 spider things and 3 other Yogwais attacking me. Now, yeah, I could fight them all, but I'd probably die. See? See that thing right there? Yeah, I was invisible, by the way. He found me while I was invisible. He took half of my health with 1 attack. And because of blue little flame he has, it's one of the things that I can turn into, right? No. I'm not gonna even try. And all these? Yeah. I was running from multiple different Yogwais and other enemies. But finally, I found a meditation spot. So as soon as I saw that, I went right to it, meditated, they all gone. Right? So, that was cool. Oh yeah, and this entire time, I couldn't find a single shrine. So if I died, I'd be set super far back. Right? So I'm so happy that I found this meditation spot, because it also showed me the nearest shrine. So that's cool. But, yeah, no. And then I think right here, yep, is when I craft and get all the other armor. I got the mask earlier, I got the forearm, and then I'm debating whether or not to get the forearms or the legs. And luckily, I had enough materials for both. So, I went ahead and did that. Bought the forearms first, so they gave me more defense. No, they didn't. I just bought them first because I was going in order. Alright. But yeah. So I finally got a full set of armor. Had an aura farm. I'm still too broke to get the legendary staff. But now we have our 3rd boss fight, if I'm counting correctly. A giant centipede. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. Yes, I did die. This fight was super easy. It was one of those fights where you get too ahead of yourself, and so you're not dodging their attacks properly. And so then you just, you die. Because you're too ahead of yourself and you're not charging your attacks properly and all that. But yeah. I beat him. I switched back to Red Tides because I thought the monkey wasn't working for me. So that's why I switched back to Red Tides. I found another one of the talismans. Took that off. You know, because I'm such a gentleman like that. And then here, I see this hand holding something. I'm thinking, it's an item I can get that can help me, you know, progress even further through the game. Because right now, it feels like I'm just biting off tiny pieces of their health. Oh, I am biting off tiny pieces of their health, but that was not an item for me. It was a giant boss fight. Yeah. This one was also super easy, but I also got super lucky. Because I had 1 HP, and I had no more water in my board. So yeah. So then a little lizard, hawk, I don't even know what it is. Alright, it's that. Okay, that's what it is. Its name when it was in the boss battle was like the right hand of whatever. But yeah. Then you know, Fine Shite helps us out, right? And she says, hold on, I'm gonna read the subtitles here. Right. Wait.
I've laid your path for you.
I've laid your path for
But
you.
where will my path be?
But where will my path
From
be?
now on.
From now on, we are both on our own. Which, sad. I no longer have a guider for my journeys. Earlier, she did say that I should go help out my friend.
Monkey.
Right.
What's it like out there?
I was doing that, right? I was getting to it.
Beyond these mountains.
But I mean, I'll help you too. Just saying. But yeah. She, you know, makes him sit down so I can walk across him. And then I think we have this, yeah. This big scene. Now, I'm gonna be real. I played, as the time of me voicing this over, I played this 2 days ago. Okay, I edited it a day ago, and I played it 2 days ago. And I'm voicing it over today. Okay. All I got from this ginormous cutscene, right, is, for some reason, right, the mother that the pig ruined, right, because the homeboy ruined their mother's reputation or something. For some reason, that same mother wants to marry the pig. Really weird if you ask me. But, sure.
So excited about the wedding.
But it also doesn't make sense, because at the same time, they're also saying,
Take it back.
we're gonna feast.
Hey, look, the groom.
So I'm looking at it in two perspectives. I'm seeing they're either gonna eat him,
Wow.
or they're gonna marry,
The one mother's been
or
expecting.
she's gonna marry him, and then they're gonna go eat something. I don't know, whole bunch of different ways. This is
As long as mother is
Not
a
much
long
of a
one,
looker.
honestly.
but quite a fighter.
I think it was,
Mother's ancestral vessel to take him down. Still
I don't know what I did. Maybe I'm just being delusional, but I wanted to have like every little biome
Such a rare couch.
or whatever
Why
be
not let
like
our
one
sisters have it
video.
first?
But the fact that I have like 5-6 parts
This is
doesn't
the one mother
make
has set
sense
on.
to me.
One scratch.
Now that I'm saying it out
and
loud.
none of us would like
But
the
it's whatever.
results.
What would this marriage change?
But here it's also where we find out that the fine shite that was helping us is one of the
Bound in
sisters.
this ill place, one
Honestly, when I
generation
first saw
after
this, I was sad. But the only thing I do remember from this cutscene is that they have differences.
Sisters. The feast is yet to
Second
start.
sister,
Don't tell
you
me
know, the
what
one that
you're
we
doing.
fought, the one in the green, is wondering
He's
why
nothing but mother's meal.
their mother is trying to
No
marry
need to
the
make a
same
big fuss
person that
over
ruined her
him.
reputation.
Here.
The one in the blue talking to the green
You've done great.
says, we
Wait.
shouldn't care, it's mother's choice.
Mother has grown soft with
And
age.
then
And
the other
girls
two
are too young
sisters,
to be
they
better.
just there,
Can't you see
right?
it's all wrong?
But then the one that was helping us is like, we shouldn't be doing
We're
any
her
of this,
children.
right?
This is what we do.
But I am on her side.
Okay.
For
So,
decades, she's been tortured by her
technically,
ways, thanks to this dumb thing.
the lady that was helping Monkey out earlier is still technically helping Monkey because she ain't with nobody,
Love is
right?
not about
Blue's all with Mother.
getting even. It is never a fair game.
The one that was helping us is completely
It's about
against her.
two souls
But the green one's like, yeah, I'll help Mother, but like,
Neither of us
why is Mother wanting to do
never
this,
witnessed
you know?
her past.
That's what she's saying right now.
That's why.
Blue's telling her not to
we
worry
can't
about it, just
understand
respect
her
Mother's
obsession
wishes.
today.
Have you told Uncle?
Let's
So,
worry
yeah.
about that later. Though her joy is borrowed, it's still joy before it's returned. You,
And then,
come with me.
well, the blue sister tells us, because we're in the POV of Mr. Pig, dude.
Now listen
Okay, Mr.
carefully
Pig,
for your
homeboy.
own good.
She's like, come with me, little one.
Mother is usually nice.
Um,
Only she prefers to die.
She says to not look Mother in the eyes. Well, no, she says not to look Mother in the face,
Don't
and
look at her
especially
especially
not
her
the
eyes.
eyes.
Hurry, we are running out of
So as player, this got me thinking,
My words.
what's so bad about Mother?
go. There's
Um,
no waste.
So, slow ass cutscene too, by the way. It's gonna take them like 15 minutes to just show the Mother. Alright. But I'm gonna tell you right now, she looked fine. She just looked like a granny. I'm gonna be real, she just looked like a granny. So finally, see, told you, long ass cutscene. Finally, we get to see what she looks like in her human form. And honestly, red kimono, or I think that's a kimono, something like it.
Haven't been kind.
And just a lady, an old lady.
But you're with me.
And then her eyes start to do that. Yeah, that's cool, I guess.
Girls, let
But yeah.
the feast begin.
So now we gotta go help homeboy, but before I did that, I thought I was gonna call that an end to the recording. So I had to go and find a shrine to save myself at, because I didn't know if it would save there or not. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. And as you can tell, I have no water in my gourd and I'm at 1 HP, so I had to go grab these real quick. And soon you'll see why I want to just stop fighting all the enemies that are trying to attack me and focus on the story and the bosses. Right? I spawn on 3 little spider things, and all those other egg sacs behind me, they're hatching and trying to kill me. But I find a shrine, so yay. That's all for this video. Like, subscribe, do all that jazz, and guess I'll talk to you later. See ya.